Hey everybody, welcome back. So as an update, we did one of our bucket list items here for Colorado. We took the kids to a CU football game.
Go Buffs!
Go Buffs.
So this has been a pretty long-term dream of ours to take them to a game. Chris and I have gone to a few games since they were born. We've flown out to Colorado, and every time we go, we're like, oh, we can't wait to bring the kids. And we went last year, and we specifically were like, we're gonna take them to a game next year. And we thought at that time we would probably be flying them out for a game, but now we're here. So when we got here, we weren't sure when we would be able to make it to a game or if we should even do it. It costs a lot of money to get there and pay for 6 tickets for all of us, but ultimately we knew this was something that we really wanted to do, and while we're here, why not take advantage of being in Colorado? So we picked a game. Funny thing about college football, or maybe all football, is that they don't tell you what time the game is going to be until about 10 days or 2 weeks before the game. So we were hoping and praying for a beautiful fall day game with the kids. Nope, and
that didn't happen. It was an 8:30. It was an 8:30 kickoff,
8:30
which is like
PM,
way past everyone's
Mountain
bedtime.
Time.
Bedtimes. So what did we do? We had a full day. We took everyone to a little farm and kind of let them run around and get some energy out, and then we forced naps on them.
Yeah.
Which was great because everyone did take a nap.
Yes.
And that's probably how we made it.
We made it through. So basically, because we knew we weren't going to be able to stay for the whole game, and I think that, some people thought we probably should have just sold our tickets, and why we're even still attempting to go with them at 8:30 at night. But we made the whole trip there, and we had friends who were so kind to let us stay in their house while they were out of town. So we had that expense taken care of, which was, when would that ever happen again? And we love Boulder. Chris and I met in college at the University of Colorado in Boulder. So just going to Boulder and showing the kids around, we always go back to the house that we met at.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I always force a photo upon everyone there because it's just such a special memory, and I love showing the kids, like, this is where we lived, and I took them to where I worked in college, and that was cool. And we went down to Pearl Street, and we even had dinner at a sushi place that we went to on my graduation night too. So a few special spots.
Yeah.
So Friday night we made sure that we went to the parade. They always have the football team come, and so we were trying to cram like all the pregame stuff in to make it still a really great experience, because we didn't know how long we would even be able to stay at the game. Like one quarter, like we weren't sure. Yeah. So game day, we wanted to get there. You can actually watch the whole team walk in.
Get off the bus and walk in.
Yeah, so tell them about that experience.
That was awesome. So we got there, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes before the team arrived. And we were waiting, and the kids were getting impatient. But I don't know, there was an energy, I think, where we both kind of thought, I wonder if we could get someone's autograph.
And we had picked up a permanent marker on Pearl Street right after dinner, just in case, because we didn't have anything for them to sign with. And so I hopped into a store. I just grabbed one to throw in the purse. So
then the team got off, and we saw Shador and Shiloh, and
these are big players.
Dion Jr., and Jimmy Horn. But then the best was Travis Hunter got off the bus, I don't know, let's just say last. And he came up to us and he signed Vance's jersey.
Oh my gosh.
Travis Hunter, like the two-way star. Like, it was
potential
incredible.
Heisman winner. So, we're in the running.
First round draft pick. It was great. It was really nice of him to stop and sign Vance's jersey.
And so that in itself, because we didn't know how long we would be able to be at the game, made the whole trip so worth it. It was so exciting for the kids, and we were all so excited. So then we headed in early. Like, you can go in pretty early, and watch them warm up. So we made a point to like get in a couple hours before the game started, which is kind of a long time before the game
like 2 hours,
starts. But we just thought that would be more interesting for them. So we did that, and we watched them warm up.
We got them snacks. The kids had snacks and candy and popcorn, so they loved it. And it was all part of a great experience.
Yeah, overall, so great. We ended up staying till halftime, which was 10 p.m. Hugh, Lola, they stayed awake, which was incredible. And then we went back to the house and watched the rest, and Bowden stayed up until midnight watching it with us, which was really special. But yeah, everyone else was pretty much conked out by the time we were in the car or getting home. So that was like top experience for our family. We're so glad that we did it. We're so glad that we had the opportunity while we're in Colorado to go do that. We had so much fun just making new memories with them, walking around campus and going to Pearl Street. And then another thing that we did just to keep the fun Colorado experiences going, on the way home, we drove up to Vail, Colorado, and we stayed in a hotel in Vail Village. And the colors on the trees were just stunning, and we wanted to really take advantage of the fall weather and the mountain spirit, and showing the kids just other areas in Colorado while we're here, because that's kind of the point, is to have experiences together and make new memories. So so we went there, we went out to dinner, and we went into the hot tub at the hotel, and the kids loved that. So and then on the way back, we drove through some really cool little towns that are pretty old and historic. And
you're talking about Leadville?
Leadville. And so, it was a bit of a learning experience for the kids, like reading up on the history of the town and who lived there in the past. So that was fun. And we just overall had a really, really great weekend on one of our first excursions together as a family.
It was really fun. So
ideally,
need to keep that alive. We need to figure out our next adventure. Yeah,
ideally we want to mix in these like once a month and try to find ways that it's not too expensive for us to do it, because we still do ultimately want to be saving money as we go through this experience. I mean, obviously when you're staying at hotels and eating out a lot, that costs a good bit. And of course the kids want cute souvenirs and things like that.
You gotta get them the jerseys and the stuffies and stuff.
But we are just really glad that we had that opportunity, and I think that memory of taking them to their first college football game is going to be one of our happiest memories. Yeah. So that's what we have going on right now, and we will keep you updated on whatever our next adventure is. So like and subscribe and keep following along.
Cool. Bye, guys. Bye.